Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Tyler. This is Pockets Full of Comics. This is where we talk about comic books and collectibles in general. Today we have two boxes here. Look how dusty they are. I live out kind of on gravel and the UPS truck is always super dusty. But we're going to open these two boxes. I have no idea what's in here. Just a couple books I'm sure I picked up either through auction sites or whatever. But what I wanted to talk about today are two things. I wanted to talk about my upcoming Whatnot show, which will be this Wednesday night. I'm probably going to do that at 8 p.m. Probably be from like 8 to 10 or whatever it takes me, 8 to 9, to go through those 86 books or whatever they were. They'll be all Golden Age books that I picked up, including the Jimmy Olsen #1, which is a very rare big book. Hopefully that one does well. And the first Scrooge cover. Some pretty cool books. So that'll be this Wednesday. And then, so this was a Whatnot pickup here. If I can get it out of the box. And then after that, I want to talk about comic book stores, local comic book stores, and what you guys can find in your local comic book stores versus what I've been able to find in mine. I have been struggling almost as much finding books as I'm struggling getting this one out of the box. Got to appreciate good packaging, but I probably should prep this beforehand. Anyways, what's this say? This came from a Whatnot grab. Awesome grab. Congrats. Thank you. So we'll look at that book here. But yeah, so I went to my local comic book shops. You know, one of them's like a small mom and pop shop, and then a couple bigger ones. And I walked in, and all I saw really were Magic cards and new stuff, right? Like, I want to find some Golden Age books or some Silver Age books. And I'm just not finding them anywhere. So I asked the guy, he's obviously a comic book guy, it's his store. I said, do you have anything, 12 cents, preferably looking for 10 cents. I don't care if it's Westerns or Disney's or what. He goes, no, I don't have any 10-cent stuff, and very limited on 12-cent. I have some Spider-Man stuff. It was all overpriced Spider-Man, basically. Kind of a bummer. I'm like, dang. So then I went to another local comic shop. I needed to get some bags and boards because I bagged and boarded all those Golden Age books you saw me pick up for my Whatnot sale. And I was like, I'll just stop in. Well, same thing. Stopped in. No Golden Age books at all. No Disney, no Western, no nothing. And I'm like, you don't even have high-priced ones or like cheap ones? Nope, nothing. So my question to you guys is, A, do you see Golden Age books at your local comic shops? If so, where are they so I can come and raid those boxes? And B, why aren't they there? Is it because as soon as they come in, they go out really quick? Or, do the owners just stash them? Or are they just that rare? You just don't see them? I mean, you can find them on eBay all the time, but like in shops, I just haven't seen any. So, first book we're going to look at is a Golden Age book I picked up that I thought was pretty cool. This is Frogman Comics. I can't remember what number it is, but check that out. Love the yellow covers. Pretty cool book. Golden Age, decent shape. One bad corner up there. The bag is rough. The bag is like all ripped and torn, which I don't love because, like, look at this. Shut up like this. Look at that bag. That's pretty rough for what I paid for that book. But I'm usually not one to complain about much, I'll be honest with you. I try to, I don't know. There's just too many other things in the world you could complain about. So I try not to complain about little things as long as it's not like end of the world stuff. I didn't pay that much for this book, so I guess I will just look at this bag I just showed up in. I will just take that out and replace that. But I guess the good news is we get to see this book out the bag and board, which I don't do that often. Check out the back. A little water staining down there, but pretty cool. Yeah, look at those colors. Kind of cool. So yeah, just trying to figure out where all the Golden Age books are. They're just not that easy to find. So if you have boxes of Golden Age books somewhere that I can go through, overpriced, underpriced, I don't care. I just want to see some Golden Age books to flip through, and I just can't find them locally. So I'm in central Iowa, and there's just not a lot. So if you're in Iowa and you know where they're at, let me know. I'd love to look through them, make a video. You know, I just really enjoy the Golden Age stuff. So anyways, we're going to open up this next box. Talking about, you know, not getting too worked up over things. There's always things that are worse, right? Like, am I happy that that book showed up in a bad bag and there's pieces kind of falling over? No, not really. But it's okay. It's totally fine. It's not going to ruin my day or anything. One of my really good buddies on here that I met through the comic world, he's going through a lot right now. Brandon at Mom Comics. They just had a house fire. A lot of you guys, if you follow my channel, you support him as well. Go to his channel, give him some love. You know, he could use it, I'm sure, right now. Everybody's safe, so that's good. Most importantly, you know, him and his family are doing okay. It sounds like they have overwhelming amount of support, so I'm very happy about that. But they lost their house, and he lost, I think, almost all of his comics, probably all of them. I know he lost all his raw ones, which is unfortunate. So if you have any extra, he likes those the horror comics and the monster comics. So you got any extra of those, you want to facilitate a way to get them to Brandon, you let me know. You can either give them to me or give them to him directly. But I don't know. I'd like to see his collection come back, you know. He likes comic books, I feel like, more than most of us. So it just kind of bummed me out to see that. So I'm happy they're all okay. I know there's a GoFundMe page. Don't feel like you have to support it, but if you wanted to throw anything at it, I'll link it down below, and I'll have it in my Instagram as well. So support Brandon. I think, you know, honestly, give him some love on his YouTube channel. That would be great as well. So just throwing that in there. Don't let little things upset you. There's always someone who has something worse going on, you know. So I try to live kind of by that. Well, I don't get too worked up about stuff, but sometimes things are unfortunate. Sometimes things are really bad, and I would say that is a tough scenario. But okay, so this book, I didn't really want to show it because I got it for a buddy. I don't know if I can show it. Can I show it? Do I want to show it? This is the first purchase I've ever made off of my comic shop. And I made it because I thought it was in beautiful shape, and I thought that they undergraded it, and he needs it for his collection. So he watches this channel, so this is going to kind of ruin the surprise for him. It was a surprise, but it's just too cool of a book not to show off before it leaves my hands. I think it's a cool book anyways. Right there in the, does it say on the back? It does. Yep. House of Secrets, first series, 1956, number 10. Check this book out. I was going to take it out. I'm not going to take it out. And it is in beautiful condition. This is the type of book I want to go flip through a box at a shop, and I want to stumble upon this book. You know, odds are like -% around me to find that. I find some good collections on Facebook Marketplace, but never do you find the Golden Age stuff. So anyways, this is cool. House of Secrets, number 10. There goes the light. It's been a while since we've seen that happen. Maybe I should get that fixed. Look, uh-oh. Oh, there it was. We're back. See? Don't let the little things bother you. Like a light that turns off all the time. But anyways, super cool book. I was happy to pick this up for my buddy. It's going to head to him eventually here. Happy to share it with you guys. But I'm going to wrap it up. I just wanted to chat about those, 3 things or whatever. I have this massive stack of comics. These are all going to be for sale. I'm going to start them cheap, probably like $2, $1, whatever a piece. I'm going to sell the entire stack. It's going to be one of those auctions where if I put a book up for $2 and it doesn't sell, I'm going to put another book with it. I want to sell all of them. I need to kind of clear this out and go from there. I pulled out a couple of honorable mentions that I think will be in there. This comic is beat up. I mean, it is beat to death, but it is such a cool cover. For a mouse cover, to have that cool dragon, I loved it. That'll be in there. Another Super Mouse. This one is in better shape, but still pretty well beat. These covers are cool. Colors are cool. Really nice Black Hawk. This one's in pretty decent-ish shape. It's not high grade by any means whatsoever, but it's pretty cool for a marketplace find. Then we got the big one. This will be in there as well. Jimmy Olsen, number 1. there's been a lot of people saying this is a $200 book, $300 book, $400 book, $500 book. I've had a lot of people throwing out some numbers that I have no idea. So we're going to see. We're going to start this low, and we're just going to see where people take it. So wish me luck there. And then we will have this in there as well. I know a couple people really want this book. So low grade, no grade, didn't care. I was not able to remove the tape, but here it is. So really cool. These will all be, oh, Dale Evans. We'll have her in there as well. These will all be part of that auction along with a bunch of other stuff. So join me Wednesday night if you want. Go hit Brandon up with a little bit of love. Send him a nice message, and don't sweat the little stuff. There's always someone going through something worse. So hope you all have a great day. Until next time.